What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some Road to the Show here today. We're still at home, and we have the Cubs coming to town. So a 3-game series with our division rivals. One of the best rivalries in baseball. And here we go. Bottom of the first, no score here in game number 1. I'm standing in with a .316 batting average on the season. 2 outs, nobody on, and Caleb Killian is on the mound. He hits 94 on the sinker, 93 on the cutter, 97 on the four-seamer, only 79 on the curveball. First pitch. Chopper. Pitcher grabs it, throws to first. He'll get me there. First pitch hacking doesn't pay off for me there. It's actually just a really quick third out there to end the first inning. So we are now moving on. It's now bottom of the third. Cardinals up 2-1. Runner on second, 2 away. Caleb Killian still on the mound for Chicago. First pitch from him this time around, and it's a swing and a miss at a four-seamer at the very top of the zone on the inner third. It's an 0-1 count. Next pitch, we foul away a cutter on the outer third near the top of the zone there as well, and it's a quick 0-2 count, as I have swung at every pitch I've seen so far in this one. Not that one there, though. Curveball outside, taken for ball 1. It's a 1-2 count for me now. Pitch number 4 of the at-bat from Killian. Got me looking on the cutter. Oof. That bites. I thought that was coming inside, and it did not. It was only on the inner third. Top of the fourth, we come back to it. Nobody out, nobody on. Owen Casey? I think is how you'd say that name, Casey. Yeah, he's at the plate. He's 1 for 1 on the day, hitting .243 on the season. He's got a 0-1 count with Nick Frasso on the mound for the Redbirds here. Wind up and the pitch there, and it's a chopper well over my head. Oh no, left fielder misplays it out there in the corner. This is going to be a 3-bagger for Casey, most definitely. Throw is way offline. Nope. Cutoff man gets it in foul ground, and it's an easy stand-up triple for Owen Casey. Wow. All right, still top of the fourth, runner on third, nobody out. Alexander Canario is at the plate for the Cubs. He's 0 for 1 on the day, hitting .252. He's got himself a 1-1 count in this at-bat. Let's see what Nick Frasso can serve up here. I think I'm going to try to throw it to the plate so the Cardinals can prevent tying the game here. Oh, bunt down the third base line. Well played, not going to get the out at home, but we will get the out at first. 1 away now, and it's now a tie game. 2 runs apiece here in the top of the fourth. Top of the fifth, we come back. Cardinals are back on top. It's a 4-2 lead for them. Runner on first and 1 away for Kevin Alcantara. He's 0 for 2 on the day with a pair of flyouts so far, only hitting .211 on the season. He's got himself a 1-2 count with Nick Frasso still towing the rubber for the Cardinals here. Wind up and the pitch. It's a ground ball down the third base line. We're going to go throw to second. Relay to first. Bang, bang play at first, and he is safe. So we missed the double play, but we do get the force on the runner at second. Bottom of the fifth, we come back. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. Runner on first, 1 away. Caleb Killian still towing the rubber for Chicago. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Right to the third baseman. Throw to second, relay to first. It's a double play, 5, 4, and 3. That's all she wrote for that half of the inning. And I'm skunking it up like a boss here at home so far. All right, we come back top of the seventh. Cubs are now out in front, 5-4. Owen Casey is at the plate. He's 2 for 3 on the day with a triple and a single. See if he can get the double or the home run here in this at-bat. Hopefully just the double. He's got nobody out, nobody on. Tanner Scott now on the mound for the Cardinals. And this left-hander is going to kick and deal here. Ground ball right to me at third. No base hit for you this time around, Casey. And that is the first out in the top of the seventh. Bottom of the eighth, we come back. Still a 5-4 ball game. I'm standing in 0 for 3 on the day with Colin Holderman now on the mound for the Cubs. 1 out and nobody on for me. And I'm 0 for 3 on the day. And I get a dynamic challenge because the bases are empty. Well, I guess we're going to try to swing at pitches only if they're in the zone. Holderman does throw 100 on the sinker, 86 on the sweeping curve, 95 on his cutter. First pitch got me swinging at a sweeping curve just off the outside corner, so 1 pitch is all it takes to fail the dynamics challenge. The 0-1 pitch now from Holderman. He's a ground ball with eyes, sinker below the knees, finds its way into right field. And I managed to get myself a base hit in this one. We'll take that. Oh, Cardinals can't hold on and take the lead again, so it's a 5-4 win for the Cubs here in game number 1. Not the way I saw that one turning out, but what can you do but smile and wave? We're moving on to game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Oh, got a hiccup. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Day game action here in game number 2. Bottom of the first, no score. Runner on first, one away. Dylan Cease on the mound for the Cubs in this one. He hits 98 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch is that four-seamer just above the zone. Got me to swing underneath it. 0-1 the count. Underneath and behind, apparently. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball with the eyes into right field. And the runner from first round second as he was in motion on the pitch, and he finds himself on third safely. We have runners on the corners now in the bottom of the first with only one out. We'll take that. Top of the second. Cardinals are out in front 3-0. Owen Casey at the plate for the Cubs now. He's hitting .243 on the season after his solid game yesterday. He's got himself an 0-1 count, though, with the bases empty and one away. Wind-up and the pitch from Robert Grieve. And we'll pull that off my shoe tops for a lazy liner. That's the second out here in the top of the second. Bottom of the third, we come back. I'm at the plate with a runner on second, nobody out. I'm 1 for 1 on the day with a single and a run scored. Dylan Cease still towing the rubber for Chicago. First pitch of this at-bat from him. And I chop one to second. That's going to be the first out. Yeah, he throws to first, but it does advance the runner to third, so it's a quality sacrifice there. Bottom of the fifth, we come back. It's a 5-0 lead for the Cardinals. One out, nobody on. Dylan Cease still towing the rubber for the North Siders. First pitch of this at-bat from him. And we send a four-seamer in the top of the zone, just foul down the right field line. 0-1 the count for me here. Apparently I have 10 stolen bases on the season. That's intriguing considering I don't do the base running. 0-1 pitch from Cease. Oh man, circle change had me so far out in front it wasn't even funny. 0-2 the count. Man, that was the ugliest swing I've had all series so far. Next pitch is a four-seamer up and in, taken for ball one. It's a 1-2 count now. Fourth pitch of the at-bat now from Dylan Cease. Got me reaching for the slider off the outside corner. And that is a K next to my name. Top of the sixth, we come back. Still a 5-0 lead for the Cardinals. Willie Castro at the dish for the Cubs in this one. He's 1 for 2 on the day, hitting .257. Got a 2-2 count with 2 outs and nobody on. Let's see what Robert Grieve serves up with pitch number 60 of his outing here. Hopefully a simple ground ball. And it's a liner down the third base line past me into left field. So he's got himself a single. He's going for 2. Throw in from the left fielder is offline, so he is into second safely. And Willie Castro's got himself a double. We come back bottom of the seventh, still a 5-0 ball game. 2 outs, nobody on. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day, this time against Yerry Rodriguez. He hits 100 on the four-seamer, 97 on the sinker, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. And we foul away a four-seamer just above the zone on the outside corner. 0-1 the count. I was very tardy on that swing to boot. I really need to stop swinging at those. And then I swing at a slider that was above the knees on the outer third. 0-2 the count. I was out in front of that by quite a bit. The 2-strike pitch from Rodriguez. Swinging at a four-seamer above the zone. There's another K next to my name in this one. Not the greatest time at the plate there. 3 swings is all it took for a strikeout. Cardinals still hold on for the shutout. 5-0 the final score in game number 2 as Robert Grieve picks up his 7th win on the season. We're going to move on to the third and final game of this 3-game series and see who can win the rubber match. Come on, PlayStation. Let's get her loaded in here. There we go. More day game action here. It is a 1-0 lead for the Cubs here. Bottom of the first, 2 outs, nobody on. Cade Horton on the mound for the Cubbies. He hits 98 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from the right-hander, and I'm swinging at a four-seamer almost at my eyes. That thing was way above the zone on the inside corner. 0-1 the count. Second pitch from him. And I watch a four-seamer in the zone on the inside corner. It's an 0-2 count in a hurry. Two strike pitches in the dirt in the left-handed batter's box. 1-2 the count as that curveball was way outside. The 1-2 pitch. And we're a bit tardy on a four-seamer right down Broadway. That hits the netting down the right field line in foul ground. Still a 1-2 count. Next pitch from Horton. And we send that one into center field. That's going to get down in front of the center fielder. And I've got myself a single here in the bottom of the first. We'll take that. Come on, game. Let's get to it here. There we go. Bottom of the fourth. It's a 2-0 ball game with the Cubs out in front. I'm standing in 1-for-1 on the day. I did not see what my series line score was. I think 3-for-9. Nobody out, nobody on. Cade Horton still on the mound for the Cubs. First pitch this time around. Chopper past the second baseman into center field. I've got a pair of hits here in game number 3 now. Let's see if the guys behind me in the lineup can get me around and push me across the plate. That would be nice. Something happened there as it's now a 2-2 ball game here in the bottom of the fifth. I'm standing in 2-for-2 on the day. Runner on first, 2 away. Cade Horton still on the mound for Chicago. First pitch is a pitch out. Nothing going on there. It's a 1-0, or I should say 1-0 count for me in this at-bat. Second pitch on the way now from Horton. Come on, big fella. You can do it. Yeah, four-seamer just off the outside corner at the knees. 2-0 the count. I wonder if he gets one outside the zone on this pitch as well. If they're just going to say, screw it, here's the intentional walk. 2-0 pitch. Nah, that was in the zone. Got a piece of the four-seamer right at the top of the zone on the outer third and fouled it away. 2-1 the count. Next pitch from Horton. There's one grooved into left center field. This one's got a chance. Oh, it dies on the warning track, just short of the wall there. Center fielder makes the grab at the wall itself. So close, and yet so far. 5 innings are complete in St. Louis, and we are still tied at 2. Bottom of the 8th, still a 2-2 ball game. I'm standing in 2-for-3 on the day. Robert Garcia now on the mound for the Cubs. This left-hander throws 94 on the four-seamer, 92 on his two-seamer. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch. And we foul away a slider just off the outside corner. It's an 0-1 count instead of 1-0. Second pitch of the at-bat from Garcia. Check swing on a changeup. I must have been really far out in front of that. The game check swung me there. Yeah, I was really far out in front. 0-2 the count now. 2 strike pitches in on my shoe tops. 1-2 the count in front of 41,712 in attendance of today's game. The 1-2 pitch now from Garcia. We groove one out to left field. Unfortunately, that ain't got enough on it, I don't think. Left fielder in the corner. He makes the play right up against the wall as well. That is 2 long and loud flyouts that die on the warning track in this one. Man, is the wind blowing in or something? Because, so close and yet so far. Cubs end up taking the win here. What happened? 3-2 the final score there as Gordon Graceffo gets hit with his 8th loss on the season. Did they do that in the 9th inning? Or, yeah, they put one up in the top of the 9th to take the win. So we drop 2 of 3 to our division rival, the Chicago Cubs. And that's going to be all for this series. It's also going to be the end of this episode. For those of you still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. We will see you in the next one.